Big Boy
Big
Neighborhood.
Boy.
Alrighty, let's get uncut.
It's Big Boys Uncut Podcast. Listen, it's everything we couldn't say on the air. Big Boys Uncut Podcast.
Now let's get the show started.
Alrighty now, let's get the show started. We are uncut up in here. Vic One is hanging out with us, man.
Bobby
DJ
Cat.
Vic One.
Yeah.
How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing excellent.
How does the seat feel, bro?
Great.
It's yours. All right,
Yes.
there it is.
Yes.
You got to find a DJ
Welcome.
now.
I was,
Yeah.
I can do both. No problem.
You can't do it from here?
It's nothing.
Hey, dude, I wonder if we did sit turntables in front of you.
Yeah.
Could you just DJ from in here?
If it didn't bother you guys, yeah. Because I talk to myself a ton in there. You guys don't even hear
And
it.
then you
Then I
dance.
see you dancing in there.
dance and everything.
That's
Yeah.
funny. This is the opportunity he had to show off his dance skills, and he's just kind
No,
of
I know,
his
but
head.
I feel like
Daniel's
after
gonna beat you.
a couple dance moves, you're going to be over it and roll your eyes and be yourself.
Oh,
Dude,
you
have
know
a
her.
lot of dance
Yeah, yeah.
moves.
Oh, you know I did.
Yep.
Okay,
He
yeah.
twirls.
You know I did. There it is. All righty
Yeah,
now.
that's awkward.
Jada with the porn addiction.
Jada on her red
Jada
table talk.
Pinkett Smith.
Jada
Yes.
Pinkett Smith was addicted to porn. So on her latest episode of Red Table Talk, where she sits with her mother and her daughter Willow, they talked about how porn ruins relationships, and they brought a couple, but opening it up, Jada reveals that she was at one point addicted to porn.
I love that because I've never heard of a woman say I was addicted.
Yeah, for
or
real.
I'm addicted.
Same.
Wow.
But most of them just lie about it. Go ahead.
I thought it was interesting though because she said that this happened during a moment in her life where she was staying celibate. So she wasn't having sex, but she was watching porn to fill an emptiness. And it's interesting.
And back then it wasn't on Netflix where you just bring up a documentary. So
right?
VHS cassettes for sure.
yeah.
And even
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
and it is just like you like you said, Big. You don't often hear women talking about porn and watching porn. And she talked about how she watched like hardcore porn that kind of like really messed with her head, and I can see that happening.
The fuck was in her search
Yeah,
box?
what?
Right. I could. She didn't get like too descriptive of
Right.
exactly the porn that she watched,
It
but
seemed like on that Red Table Talk, it seemed like they just come with shit. Like it just be the most amazing
Yeah.
shit. Like
she has good topics. I like that she's really opening up because I
You
feel
know
like
what I
it's
love?
really relatable to a lot of people.
you know what I love about the 2 Day is that on Red Table Talk, they give you stuff that they in many interviews that they never gave before.
That's true.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
really
Like the
opening
only
up.
place that you can get it is right there.
We thought
Yeah.
Like
about
even with
everything.
the being addicted to porn, I never thought like, oh, I heard that before. Oh, now she's talking about that
Yeah.
again, or she's going another layer. I was like, what?
I have a friend that recently told me that she watches porn. And so I just thought about Jada when Jada said that, she was watching the hardcore porn that was like really disturbing. But like my friend like really likes to watch like, I think it's called gangbang.
Oh, really?
That's what's a lot of.
She said, I think it's called gangbang.
No, I'm serious. I just want to make sure I'm using the right term. That's when like it's a lot of guys
just
messing with one girl,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so
That's
she
the
likes
same,
to watch
like,
that.
when you were just growing up and they just called it gangbang.
But I didn't
Yeah,
hear
no
that
problem.
growing up. So
Really?
I'm making sure that I'm
wow.
using the right term. Actually, when I was little, I popped in a VHS once and I thought it was Ariel or Pinocchio, and it was my brother's fucking recorded over it, and it was an orgy. But I
Fuck,
honestly
yeah.
didn't know what the fuck
So
was
you just
going
thought
on.
yeah.
I was just kind of like, this is weird. What are they doing? Like, I was intrigued by it because I had just never seen so many naked people doing whatever the hell they were doing. Then I told my mom, and I asked her what this was.
But
So
your
they
friend,
got in
is
trouble.
it male or female?
She's female.
Oh, female.
Like she currently likes to watch, and I asked her, I was like, really? And you get off on that? She's like, yeah. She doesn't know what it is, but
Has
she
she
says she
ever
likes it.
participated in a multiple sex thing?
No, I asked her, have you ever had an orgy? Like where
Well, this
does
is gangbang.
sta-
This is an orgy. There's
Yeah.
there's
Is it
kind
not
of a
the same
difference.
thing?
No, because
Yeah.
I think an orgy would be multiple
Multiple people, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Got
you
it.
can have fun
Couples.
with every
Yeah.
couples.
Gangbang,
So
I
gangbang is
specifically
just-
go to.
One
Yeah. We're going
like a bunch of
girl,
males, one female.
gal, 7 guys,
Yeah.
8 guys.
Got
Yes.
it.
Run
Well-
through.
That
Boom, boom,
motherfucker
it's a
had a
train.
high number. He said 7, 8 guys,
Boom.
What I-
52 people.
I think she likes both.
Let's
She
go
likes to
real.
watch
New
both.
York Knicks.
Okay, so I got a question. So how do you go from addicted to porn to not being addicted to porn? Because it's like it's not
You
like
have
a
no
drug.
more left.
Huh?
You have no more left in you.
Nah, no what?
can't.
No, I low key kind of feel like she still is into it
But
because I
you
know
hear
she's.
people that say they were addicted to porn and they, oh man, oh my God. We talk about porn
Lou.
addiction. Thank you for coming
Do you
in,
guys
Lou.
really think that it ruins relationships? I think it can.
I think it
ruin,
can.
Just like any addiction, I think
Yeah.
it can. You don't think
no.
it can ruin relationships? How
I
not?
mean, it can if you go super extreme, but if you're just catching like a normal rub out,
we're talking
I mean,
about
it
being
is what it is.
No,
to
addicted
it.
to it though. Because I forgot the statistic that she shared. One, she shared that that a lot of people that are addicted to porn lose their jobs. Also, she shared that a lot
Man,
of
that's
people
when
that
you
are
can't get away from it.
a lot
Yeah,
of people that
that's-
are addicted to porn also are more likely to cheat on their
Wow,
partners.
yeah, I can
so
see
yeah,
that.
like that can ruin a relationship
What
if
you
you're
about to say,
cheating.
Jace?
Well, your direct question was what happens when you're addicted to porn and after. So I was
Yeah.
with someone that was addicted to porn.
Okay.
And it completely affected the sex life. And so she had to go complete cold turkey. And it took at least 6 months before you could go back to like regular like interactions.
Damn.
Because
Wow.
the frequency of how much she was watching, fantasy, right? Or things that were not happening.
Right.
Unnatural.
She could not finish normally again for at least 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah.
So,
it's
yeah,
really it's if you are watching
doing me like they do
incredible-
it in the porn, Jason.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing underwear when you take your pants down?
I was having a
you know in the you know in these movies they don't wear underwear.
But if you are really watching it a ton, it's very damaging.
Would it make you as her partner feel insecure, like you weren't enough or you weren't satisfying her?
We weren't committed. So it was okay.
So you're like, whatever.
I was,
Very
well,
much
no, I
like that.
cared about her, but like, and when it was on, it was fun, but it was also kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the
What you
things that we
wanted.
were doing wasn't like
Fucking
a loving couple.
Right.
Libre
Right.
masses. Sorry about that.
Anyway.
big,
Let's get ready to rumble.
Hopefully I answered your question.
yeah.
He's like, I'm
Thanks.
leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
You
just
found a new
seems,
podcast right now.
Yeah, I know.
it just seems like a lot. I think that
I
it
heard
does
listen
create,
for free.
it creates expectations that aren't really there. It's like people really have sex like this on a day-to-day basis? So it's like, I was talking to Vic about this off air and I asked him, I was like, I just think that sometimes, like, for example, say that like your partner doesn't think like you're exploring enough or you're not freaky enough, but it's like, is it to your real natural standards, something that you've really come up with, or is it something after you've watched?
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's been created in your head because
It's
you've seen it.
definitely
and you
on
want to
some where'd
recreate
you
it.
learn that shit from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
How am
Where'd
I
you learn
supposed to
that
come
shit
to
from?
that? The fuck?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, wait, what the fuck? Off
You
the
want me to do
chandelier?
what?
Like, you know.
You
Wait,
know I can't
You're
carry my
blowing
own
bubbles
weight.
with that. How did you learn
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Or like, this is what I want you to do, Kurt. I want you to hang on to the ceiling fan. I'm going to turn it on high.
Yeah. What the fuck is this
Fuck you
shit?
learn this at? And then I'm going to stand close to you and I just want you to hit me in my face with it.
Yeah. What the fuck?
All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
It's interesting,
Is
though.
this secure enough? Is
Take this
secure
high
enough?
heel and shove it right on my balls right there.
Yeah, man, like dudes
Those
with
guys.
that.
Yeah.
They like
What the
that.
fuck?
What is that?
Man.
Masochist? What is
Yeah,
that called?
masochists, right?
What is it called, Jason? Help us.
She like
Masochist?
Jason, don't
Is
answer
it
that
on the
shit.
show
Yeah,
Billions?
Natalia.
Like a
I think a
Sadomasochist.
Sadomasochist.
Yeah.
That was close.
But it's like hardcore
Watch, we all got it
S&M.
wrong and shit.
Like
Yeah.
most of that stuff's called like
That's
S&M.
for S&M, Santa and Monica.
Yeah.
It
Boom.
happens over in the city right by Venice and Marina Del Rey.
Like
Santa
the
and
people
Monica.
that like gag balls in their mouth.
yeah,
I'm like,
man.
yo.
But I'm wondering, how do you arrive there?
I barely fucking
You know what I'm
breathe
saying?
when I'm
Someone
doing
has
it.
to take you there.
Curiosity.
Yeah, like
Someone has to
damn.
take you there.
Gag
Like-
me.
Like the dudes that get punched in their sack and
Yeah, all that.
stepped on and all that.
I told
and
you in
want
that TV
pain.
show, the guy wears rubber bands around his legs so he can just.
Yeah, pop
Whenever
his
he-
legs.
whenever he
I'm
wants
like,
to feel-
man,
I think it's
feel
funny when
pain.
there's like men who want to be like treated like babies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
fucking weird.
That's fucking
That's fucking weird. Like, I'm
diapers
out,
and shit.
bro.
Like, what the fuck?
If
I'm not
a man
getting
ever tells me come burp me or feed me this bottle, the fuck? No.
Oh, I feel
I'm out.
crazy then.
Stop. Louis like,
Oh.
Louis like in my onesie.
Like, well, there goes my weekend plan.
Yeah, I remember years ago, day before you worked with me.
No.
Remember, I used to tell you, bring me a bottle.
That's the
And I
kind
used
of
to-
bottle you meant.
No, I meant a regular bottle, like a baby bottle. And you brought it to me. I
No.
was like, oh, we doing a stunt with tattoo. Just bring me a little bottle.
Wink,
Be
wink.
low
Yeah.
key.
Yeah, you know. Oh man,
She hands it to you like,
I wish I would have known.
Those
Yeah.
are like,
yeah, like, oh, thank you for the bottle.
those
I
are some
still
issues.
have it.
Look, guys love to talk about females that have daddy issues, bro. Like you fucking have daddy and mommy issues
Yeah,
too. If you're doing that type of
I'm a
weird
baby.
shit. I'm sorry.
the
Fuck
fuck?
out of here.
Like, yeah.
Sorry.
And that's why
judging
sometimes
you.
dudes pay top. Hey, yeah, what the fuck we are. Sometimes people pay top dollar for that shit.
They
Like,
do.
like, I don't want to get kicked in the nuts, just period.
That's
Not at all.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely not gonna pay you $700 to get kicked in the nuts. Like, what
Hey,
the
man,
fuck? Hey,
you
watch
know-
y'all Google that and it really cost $700. And y'all be like, man, Big could have said any price.
He did not.
He hit that
Yeah,
right
he
on the
wear a
nail.
lot of sweatsuits too.
He hit the market price.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Big no what's going down. Like, yeah, and then, just in conversation, there'll be some shit like you didn't know really gangbang. You know what I'm saying? And then at some point somebody introduces you to the phrase, and then the next time your naivete and your innocence is gone.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that was going on in the neighborhood, and it was something that we didn't know or I didn't know, and somebody came with it, and I was like, well, now I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what it was.
I learned a lot of things here, like a pearl necklace.
Oh yeah. I think
Vic
That's
probably
how I
knows
looked
the
at you.
most.
Yeah.
I never knew what that was.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
wait,
don't
that's
know.
a term.
Yeah.
I
You were-
didn't know. I remember when I first found out about a facial.
wait, hold on. What exactly is a pearl necklace?
Where
again?
you just let the whole load fly right here
You
on
make
the
it look
chest.
like a
Make
necklace.
it
Pearl
fly.
necklace.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Beautiful
gotcha,
pearls.
gotcha.
And then a facial is the
Okay, I
same thing,
kind
but
of
on
could
a
figure
face.
that out.
Because one time I came to
Zoom
work
in on
and
Jason.
someone
You
was
had a
like,
facial?
someone was like, hey, you look really nice. And I was like, oh my God, I just got a facial. And
Oh,
the two
the
dudes started
innocence.
laughing.
I
was
heard
like,
they're really good for you, though.
Yeah.
That's what
Hey,
they
dude,
say. There was
but
this
let me
one
tell you-
blogger that did a whole thing on how she gets cum
Hey
facials.
man, it was this guy
Protein.
years ago, right? I used to hang with this dude, and his sister used to go with this biker named Wolfie. And yeah, man.
I'm already done.
Yeah, so but it was like, and when you younger, motherfuckers just look
talk about
big.
this.
Yeah.
His name was Wolfie, and she would perform on him every night so he could release on her face.
Oh.
How's her
And-
skin looking?
Dude, I'm telling, and I know
Filter
this may sound
face?
like bullshit.
Real pretty?
But
Really?
then, yeah, I mean, her acne went all that shit. Like,
wow.
and I know that sound like bullshit. But I remember, dude, we could be downstairs and he'd be like, hey, call her by name, and she would go upstairs. I mean,
Yeah.
we'd be downstairs with Wolfie, and she'd call him, and he would go upstairs.
Then
That's
she invented
crazy.
proactive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. Like, yeah, we're out. We don't have, that shit is demand and supply.
Treatment time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what constitutes actual porn addiction, though. Like, how much is too much?
But
Louis.
they say, like, you'll see certain
Yeah,
shit
you
where
gotta
persons
be.
say they can't, like they can't go to work.
Or they can't wake
don't
up
know how
without
to
it,
turn it
right.
off. They like that kind of shit.
Like me and the homies had a Snapchat a while back ago. I think it's still on. I don't really go on it anymore. But there was one homie who would always put or just send porn shit, and I was
That's
always
kinda
like,
gross.
"You're addicted to porn, bro."
100%.
Like, there's no way you're just like you're addicted to porn. Either because Snapchat nowadays has so much porn and everything else. But dude was grabbing stuff from like videos and just
on
random.
Snapchat, they don't wave none of that
Yeah,
shit.
that was just sending
What?
it.
Twitter doesn't
And I was
like
sitting there like,
block
what?
anything.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like full on porn
But
videos on
they'll
Twitter.
suspend your shit for playing a song or some
Exactly.
shit?
I got
Yeah, it's so
suspended
bad, bro.
for putting
Yeah.
a music video, but there's
But,
people
like, if
butt
one of the-
fucking and it's okay.
If the
Really?
yeah,
I swear.
like if one of the homies
Like,
likes
They love
something
details.
of like a sex act, it'll come up as like what they like,
Oh,
and you can
wow.
totally
And
see
they
somebody
gets like
getting butt
retweeted like
fucked
over
or
a million
Yep.
times, liked over
Yeah,
a
yeah.
million times. It's crazy.
Damn.
all in your feet.
Now I know.
Twitter, you got to
Yeah.
get your priorities straight.
Mm-hmm.
Let me play
Alrighty.
music videos.
Let's go to New York, Natalia.
I feel like this is so not as
Womp
fun.
womp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York, they just like suggested this bill that basically would ban people from walking and texting or walking and being on your phone. And a lot of people at first were like, what the? No, hell no. But basically it would be if you do it within the crosswalk, because what they're saying is that like all these accidents are happening with people not paying attention because they're on their phone, they're texting, they're walking, they're looking down, they're not realizing if a car is coming or if it's
man.
moving at the moment. And they
They
said
said they have something similar to like that in Hawaii or something.
in Honolulu, yeah, in 2017, they passed a distracted pedestrian law, basically. But they also said that
Motherfuckers walking into manholes and shit. And
they did
Yeah,
this
it happened a
Fountains.
lot.
study that they said 6,227 pedestrians were killed in traffic crashes, and that's the most in 3 decades. And with the technology increasing, these accidents have increased as well because people aren't paying attention.
And they said the first time it's a warning, and then other times it could be a monetary fine.
anything between $25.
Can you
and,
imagine
like,
being in New York, being in Rikers
250?
Island? Like, what you in here for? Like, I'm outside texting.
Yeah,
hit it
I was walking.
I was checking my emails.
I was tweeting about my day, and then this cop just pulled me over. What an asshole.
I was putting up some butt fucking videos on Twitter. And then
I was
But then,
hacked.
like, at the same time, I think about like New York. It's so ironic because New York is one of those places where people
Busy.
just like it's so busy and they walk. They don't care that it says walk or stop or anything. Like, and a few days once you're there, you start doing exactly the same thing. You're like, I don't care that it says that I can't walk. I'm gonna walk right now. I'm walking here.
You know what I miss about New York, man?
pizza?
I used to, aside from that, I miss like the way that the horns from the taxis used to sound.
Do you think
because now they don't have as many taxis as they used to. They still got taxis. But I used to love those beat up old ass taxis when I would go to and you just it just sound crazy.
it's a different kind of
Busy.
sound?
Now there's a lot more, Uber and Lyft and car services and everything. Right.
So we'll see because like what if that's gonna come here or other places? I don't know.
Good luck on that shit coming here.
Right?
Well, I'd be here.
I mean, we have laws against texting and driving. People do it all the time.
I love not love, but you'll see somebody dip into your lane. You're like, I know what they're doing.
And then you
Then
see
you
them.
get up to them,
yeah.
they're
They're on their
Get off
phones.
your
On the
phone.
phones.
yeah, man.
Sucks. It's annoying.
Everybody's sitting here like they don't do it. And
Yeah,
shit.
we do.
No, we're perfect. Yeah,
We're all lying.
I try to only do it
When
when,
you're
I'm
driving.
stopped. No, like if I'm at a
okay.
stop sign or a stoplight, and then immediately when you start to put it there at night.
No. I kind of figured because I forgot
almost
you're
got hit.
perfect.
Right.
No, I said
right.
I tried
Texting while
to.
walking.
I tried to.
You almost got hit?
Yeah, texting while walking.
Really?
I wasn't paying attention, and neither was the other person. So it was like an angel that saved me.
Walking in, you walking and texting, the person driving and texting and shit.
I don't know what the hell the driver was
You ever
doing.
seen that
Wow.
commercial where it's
It
like
was like
the
literally
man
like, psh.
and he has
I
like
was
his
like-
daughter and her friends in the car and he has like a beer and he's driving and he's swerving lanes and they said, you wouldn't do this. So why would you do this? Then they go to him and he's in the car with the phone. You know what I'm saying? And then the car is like, then he drops the phone and you see him about to crash. And it's all these guys in like a Jeep and they're all wearing like their graduation outfits. Like, yeah, I'm like, man. Then I also was like, man, who wear their cap and gown in a Jeep? But y'all understand the message.
Yeah,
Get it?
yeah,
Strong
got
message.
it.
All right, we're going to
Got
go
it.
ahead and get out of
got
here,
to
man.
go.
Thank
Gotta
you
go watch
guys for
porn.
hanging out with us. What'd you say?
Gotta go watch some porn.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
to go
got some good
put some
ones.
scabs in
At
my
least you're
hands.
going to go watch it. I got to go shoot one.
There you go. Get that money.
Oh, man.
Get that
Yeah,
bag.
they're giving me $2,200 a scene right now.
Hey.
Yeah,
Nice.
man. I'm doing a series called Who's in Your Neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Guess who's coming to your
Oh my
neighborhood?
God.
All righty, man. We're going to get out of here,
Let's
man.
go.
Thank you for hanging out with us uncut. Enjoy the rest of your day. All things Big Boy's Neighborhood. You can find that at radiobigboy.com, and we are gone.